Nobody has ever broken my heart. I move on fast there.
Patience is everything. In and out, in and out, in and out. Arguing.
Hi darlings, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yesterday I did a Q&A on Instagram. Like I said, ask me some questions, and you guys asked really nosy questions. Getting ready with me where we answer a few of these questions within this makeup. I'm obviously cute, like my natural hair and all of that, and we'll be like gisting and answering some of your questions. Some of the questions you asked me are like very nosy, so let's just get right into this video. If you're not following me on Instagram, you should do. You're missing out on a lot of content, so follow me on Instagram. Obviously, my eyebrow has been done off camera. You guys know the drill now if you've been here before. So now let's just answer some questions and do the remaining of my face. Let me pull up the questions you guys asked me. I had to like jot down a few because it was too much and I just couldn't answer all of them. So we're going to start with, what would you do? Somebody asked me this question. What would you do if your friend starts dating your ex? Okay. I'm going to obviously use this is my favorite palette. I've had this palette for a while. This brown is what I'm going to use it for my eyelid. So this question is, what would you do if your friend starts dating your ex? Now, I've said this like a lot of times. If you follow me, if you're like on my WhatsApp, you will know I've said it a couple of times. Me and my friends don't do that. We don't date each other's ex-boyfriends. We don't date each other's boyfriends. We stay away from people that have been with anybody in the group. We just stay away from them. That is just what we do. Now, what would I do? I'll stop being friends with that person. Look, I'm not saying I'm in love with my ex or I like my ex or I want to get back with my ex, but it's about mutual respect. Like, I don't expect my friend to start dating my ex-boyfriend because you start giving me the feeling like, okay, they start dating now. What if did they like each other when we were still dating? Start giving me all these nonsense ideas. And also, I'm big on loyalty. I feel like, why you is that man the only man in this world? There could be so many other men you could date. Why are you choosing to date my ex-boyfriend? People like, oh, but what if he has soulmate? I don't believe in soulmate. I think people just fall in love with who they want to be in love with. So you can't tell me that, okay, that this particular person now is the person that is your soulmate. Every other person in the world has died. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. So I'll be upset and I'll stop being friends. And like I won't be angry like the point where if you see me on the road you say hi, I will speak to you, but our relationship is not going to be close anymore. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I need to focus. I think I dipped into this red way too much. And use a and now it's time to use a darker color. Yeah, like dial it down a bit because it's too much. Obviously too much. We're doing too much now. I didn't even know the red I was choosing. Now I look crazy as hell. It's fine. We look good at the end. That's what I'm sure about. So let me see the next question. Next question says, does having a sugar daddy make you a bad person? I'm going to give a controversial answer. And I beg, if this is my just keep in mind this is my opinion, so I don't really know. This is my opinion about the relationship. I don't think so. I feel like this demonizing people who have sugar daddies is weird. Don't get me wrong. I don't think it's okay to date a married man, but nobody's saying he's married in this situation. I don't think it's okay to date a married man per se. When people are in tough situations, like it's beneficial to do whatever you have to do. I don't think it's okay to date a married man, but I don't judge either because people just have to do what they have to do to survive. This whole world is messed up, and people are broke, and people are all of that. So I don't really judge people too harshly that have sugar daddies. Even though I personally would not do it, but everybody have to do whatever they have to do to survive. And who am I to judge? Who made me the judge of other people's lives? Nobody. So that's not really that's not my problem. So that is not my problem, honestly. Like having a sugar that I don't think it makes you a bad person. I just know that you are aware of what you're doing. Do not play the victim. Make sure you're getting what you want out of that situation and not just doing it for having fun. Make sure you're getting what you want actually out of that situation. If you're not paying your bills, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. That's not a sugar dad. That's just you dating an older man for absolutely no reason. So if you're going to be a sugar baby, do it smartly. Like, get your bag, everything. Don't go and fall in love. That's just stupid because that's not why you're there. Don't go and fall in love, I beg. Don't go and fall in love. Just do sugar daddy, whatever you want to do. And just do it. Just be careful with your heart. Be careful with, you know, be using protections, be protecting yourself. And make sure people know where you're going. Just be careful otherwise. I mean, people are going to do what they're going to do. I'm not going to stop you from doing what you're going to do. It's your life. But Shall be careful, oh, Awala, because I'm not going to be just doing justice for Nkechi, justice for anything. So just be careful. There are a lot of mad, crazy people out there. There's even crazy boyfriends out there. So what am I saying? Just be careful and make sure you're getting something out of the situation, and the man is not just using you. Okay, okay, we're done with that. That is done, in my opinion. Because my natural hair is just really cute. Okay, let's look for the next question. You guys asked me really, really nice questions. Thank you guys for playing. If you're not following me on Instagram, you should. You should. You're missing out on all these questions. You could have been really one asking me all these things now. Okay, somebody asked me. Was on Facebook because I did both on Facebook and love your channel. Would love to learn. I don't do anything much. You guys are watching my videos. I don't do anything much with my YouTube channel. I just go to InShot and just cut and just paste it. So I think anything you want to learn, there are tutorials on YouTube to teach you anything. Like YouTube has taught me a lot of things. YouTube taught me everything I know about how to edit. So YouTube is like if you want to find how to edit all these stuff, come to YouTube. You'll find everything here. I hope you start your YouTube channel. Don't be afraid to start your YouTube channel. Now, we're not monetized yet. We are getting there, obviously, because we're past 1K subscribers. We're getting there, obviously, but we're not there yet. So we're getting there. I'm sure that we're getting there. The next question is somebody said, after all this, your wahala, Shebi, you will submit to a man. My answer is no. I don't believe in like submission. I don't believe in somebody's above you. Okay, in case you don't know, Sha, I'm a feminist. I believe that women have the same right as men. I believe that women should be treated the same as men. So that submission and all of that do not play any part in my life. It doesn't play any role in my life. So I don't believe in. So no, I will not submit. If me and my partner are going to be together, we're going to submit to each other. Not me submitting and being your chef or your cleaner or your this one, then you doing nothing. We're going to run the household together. Like it's going to be a mutual thing. And every time people say, okay, what about you? Won't you be contributing financially? Of course, if you have the money, like I believe in relationships, the person that should spend more money is the person who has more money. If the girl has more money, she should spend more money. If the guy has more money, she should spend. There's nothing bad about that. So I'm not submitting to anybody. Like I'm not going to be that kind of woman that submits. Obviously, I'm going to respect somebody if I eventually marry, but I'm not. It's not like a submission kind of situation. So yeah. So yeah, no, we're not doing that. I don't think this foundation is still my shade. It's cute. You can see how smoothly it blends in. We're using Fit Me 330. I like this foundation. Like it's so easy and so smooth on the skin. I love it so much. Let me just blend this side. You see how everything is just smooth. Okay. Next question. My phone just keeps locking. I need to open it and just leave it. Does having a male bestie make your partner jealous? No, I don't think my boyfriend is like that. He's chill. Obviously, like, and I've not given him a reason to like not be chill. I feel like what is the problem? My Some of my male friends have been friends with me longer than some of my female friends. Like it's been a while. It's not something that just there yesterday. So I can't cut my friends off for any reason because they just happen to have a dick and not a vagina. So my boyfriend is fine. I mean, he's not insecure. If he was insecure, I'll probably not be with him because that would be annoying as hell. So I mean, sometimes he gets weird too because everybody gets weird. But other than that, he's fine. It doesn't bother him like that. Having a male bestie is not a bad thing. Like people paint it out to be. I don't see why you cannot. People feel like once you have a relationship with a guy, you sleep with him. Like if you don't have control over yourself, you don't have control over yourself. So no, having a male bestie hasn't done anything to my life. It hasn't done anything to my relationship. Now, my past relationship, yeah, it did. People were just so other people were bothered. Being with the past had been bothered by me having a male best friend, but my current partner is he's fine with it. Somebody said friendship breakup. Let me read this correctly. Friendship breakup and relationship breakup, which is worse? Honestly, I would say friendship breakup, and I've had that breakup just once. Like I've lost only one friend, like as an actual friend, not people like acquaintance I stopped talking to. He knew when we stopped being friends because she really liked me. She was great to me. She just made some mistakes and made some terrible decisions that affected our friends group. It didn't just hurt my feelings; it hurt my friends, it hurt everybody. Now, I'm trying to worm my way back into talk to her and see if we're okay, but lot of people were hurt in the situation, and it broke my heart. It broke my like it literally made me like want to cry. And it's not something that's easy to do to make me want to cry. So the situation is friendship breakup is the worst. I've not nobody has ever broken my heart when it comes to like this is also answering another question somebody asked the first guy to break your heart. Nobody has ever broken my heart like that. I'm not the kind of person to have my heart broken like that. Like I move on fast there. My problem is too much. Like I'm all this Jezebel. I move on very fast. I'm always in relationships do. So there's nobody has ever broken my heart like that. Some relationships that have ended. I've hurt my feelings a little bit, but nobody has really nobody has really broke. It's not like a brag or anything, just that nobody has broken my heart like that. So yeah. Friendship breakup is the worst and it's the most painful of them all. And nobody can tell me any difference. That one broke my heart. Like I literally almost cried that day. When I was seeing her in school. When I was seeing her in school, I can't say hello, I can't say hi because I'm vexing. Even when she came to apologize, she was so sorry. I was so sad. Like I almost literally cried. I miss that girl though. Well, things happen. Okay. My foundation is done. I think it looks okay. Looks good. Remember, not a makeup artist, we're just winging it. We're just winging it. Living with your parents and living alone, which do you prefer? Okay. So you can, some of you don't know, I've never lived alone. Even when I was in university, even when I was in university, I still went from home. A few times I stayed in hostel with my friends, but never lived alone. This is the first time like I'm not living in my house. And I don't know, it feels weird sometimes because I miss my sisters. I miss my mom. I miss gisting with everybody and just coming to the parlor and just everybody will be gisting and all of that. I miss all of that. Also, living alone is different. Like if I didn't move out of the house, I'll never gain my independence. I would always be somebody. I know once I'm in trouble, the first place to run is home, and those that have made me so comfortable being at home that I just like being there, and it was like stunting my growth. So, yeah, I don't think anyone is better than the other. Now, staying here is different. I miss home sometimes, but it's also it has helped me grow. It helped me like do my own things on myself and focus on being my own person. At home, Sha, I still miss my sisters and our gist and everything. Now I have to hear the gist from group chat when they've already finished discussing it and finally decided to tell me. I will not hear. Other than that, I miss everybody. But also, I feel like it's helping me a lot. Living alone is a lot of work. Oh. You just things just be finishing in your house and you have to like fix it. So yeah, not living in a house is sad, but it's also a good thing. It help you become an adult finally. Fine babe. Now where's that red lipstick? I usually like to use this my red lipstick for blush. I don't even use it on my lips anymore. I just use it for blush because I like the color. Another question says, will you ever, this is talking about my natural hair. If you know me before, I used to relax my hair. And somebody asked, would you ever relax your natural hair? And the answer is no. I will never in this life relax my natural hair. I will never, ever relax my natural hair. Like, no, let's just say never do, but I don't think I ever will. Why would I relax my, do you know the suffer I suffer for this hair to be like this? I beg go. So no, I'm never going to relax my natural hair. I don't think it's necessary. I beg go. Blush has completely disappeared. This is kind of how I like it though. No. Now let's set under my eye. We're almost done with these questions. I mean, the questions are still a lot. I'm just going to answer the ones I can answer before I finish this thing. Let's time to set the eye. I love this thing. And I feel like I still feel like I need to buy Beauty by AD because that's the best. Beauty by AD is a little bit expensive. Sha. Let's just manage when it's still working like that. Would you have makeup XEX sex instead of saying sorry? Yes. The problem is, I have a problem. I don't know whether it's pride or something. I have a problem apologizing when I'm wrong. I'm trying to change, Joe. I'm trying to be a better person. Like, say sorry when I'm sorry. But most of the times, yes, I'd rather use this thing to XAX to shift the blame and do something else and confuse the person. But instead of saying sorry when I know I fucked up, but I'm trying to be a different person. So I'm learning to say sorry. There's nothing wrong with saying sorry when you fucked up. There's nothing wrong with saying sorry. Sit under my eye. I think I'm using. I don't think I'm using doing. I need to turn off my data. Messages just keep popping in. Okay. So yeah, I'm learning to apologize when I fuck up. It's still hard because I like to be immature and do stupid shit. Okay, somebody said, I've watched a video of you on Instagram telling people not to be a house girlfriend. Why is it such a bad thing? I think she's talking about my Instagram reel. Let me explain myself so that you can understand and hear me say it again. It's risky to be a house girlfriend. It's risky to be a kept woman. Unless you have things on the side that if this thing goes wrong or something happens, you're protected. Other than that, what exactly is your gain by being a house girlfriend? Because you go stay at home. If you don't have a job, you don't have a backup plan. The man is feeding you, clothing you, doing all of this. If yawa gas or things happen, what are you going to do? Now, if you have a family that you can fall back on, you can go home when things fuck up. That's different. But if you're not trying to, like, you're not building your career, you're not going to school, you're not doing anything, and you're just staying for them to keep you and give you food. When wahala gas, what will you do? Like, what is your next step? You would that be you will not pursue you outside to call like thief. I don't understand people. So why are you vexing for me saying why is it such a bad such a bad thing because do you know how many years women have struggled to own bank accounts and own these things? Our grandmothers have don't know this because of this reason. Because men always there's something called financial abuse that women go through. Yeah, their partner refuses to give them things, hold things in return for like if you don't give them sex or you don't do what they want, they hold back on these things. They will hold back on giving you money. So financial abuse is a real thing. So why would you choose to be financially abused when you're able, you can work or you can at least even if this period you're being a house girlfriend, you're still like focused on building yourself or doing things with your life. No, but what you do every day is cook, clean. You don't work on yourself. You don't do things that would provide you security in case you are gas. That's a problem, though. It's a problem. You know, put my hand in my eye. I beg. Let me focus. Just cherry go in the first. Let me focus. Made the look. Oh, I'm so cute. The powder. Let me just do my lips. This is how I usually do my lips. I use this eye pencil. Then I used to line my lips. How will I join a straight line? Even in secondary school when I had ruler, I was still draw nonsense. Okay. Let me take one last question. Just one last question. We can wrap this up because I'm already fine like 10 people. What is your love language? Receiving gifts. No, I know it makes me sound like a thief, but I'm an Igbo girl. My name is Ogechi. First time. Because I like receiving gifts. Gifts given, like receiving gifts is my love language. And traveling, I think traveling, going on vacations and all of that. To me, I like luxury. I like simple things of life. I like simple things of life, I beg. So, yes, I like gift giving. I'm not done with my lips though. Let me just dust off my face. I have time for one more question and then we can finish this look. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? If you don't, I, obviously most people know. I have a blog that's grown and it's focused on Big Brother. I want to expand. In 5 years, I want to have people like a lot of staffs working on handling my blog. I want to be a full-time blogger who's blogging like properly. I want to be a YouTuber full-time. I see myself being a YouTuber with like in 5 years like 200k subscribers. I know that sounds too much, but so this is still my favorite lipstick. This is from Zaron. The mouth is broken, so I'm using a different one for it. So yes, that's why I see myself with a lot of this thing. And I also and I'll blend it together. And I look fine like 10 people. Final touch. So yeah, in 5 years, I want to be doing wonderful things. I also want to own a jewelry line. That is my plan. To own a jewelry line, to own a jewelry store. Let me just wrap up and come back and then we'll just close this out. Guys, we are done. I changed my shirt. That shirt was still open and it decided to rain in Port Harcourt today, so I'm putting on this hoodie. and be short. Yes, I have to still show my legs. So that will be all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope I answered all your
Patience
questions.
is
Follow
everything.
me on Instagram if you want to participate in
In
this
and
video.
out, in and out.
I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, my loves.